Hey, you guys, this is KillerGay6, aka Raymond. As you can tell, I'm wearing an Iron Man shirt. And the reason why, guys, today marks the 10th year anniversary of Marvel Studios, where one movie started the Marvel franchise. Well, actually, Marvel Universe, I would say. And it was by Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr. And I want you guys to know something about this movie, Iron Man. I went and seen this movie twice. And let me tell you guys, it was the best movie ever. They picked the right guy to play Iron Man. And it was really amazing to see how he created the suit and how he had a cool villain. And at the very end, post credit scenes, which that part I did not know that there was actually post credit scenes. I did not know that. I happened to stumble upon that on YouTube, saying we've seen Stark coming in, and then he sees a man sitting on his couch saying, "I am Iron Man. Do you think you're the only superhero in the universe? You're a part of a bigger world than that. You just don't know it." He said, "Who are you?" There's Nick Fury, director of Shield. I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative. And when I heard that, I was like, "Oh man, we're gonna see the Avengers." All right. Now I've actually watched the theater reaction of when Nick Fury said that. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, yes!" Now, guys, 10 years has went by very quickly, and I have to say that we've seen a lot of great movies. There's some bad ones. A lot of people say they didn't like Thor: Dark World because it was like a weak entry of the Marvel universe. I liked it because we got to see one of the Infinity Stones, and that was the big part of the story that was coming up soon. That would have led to a bigger story. Now, I've seen Iron Man twice. I've seen it on opening day. I also saw it on a Saturday because my brother was in school. He wanted to go see it, and I took him that day, and he loved it. It was cool to see it twice, and it felt like it was great to do that. Now we've seen a lot, and also at the end of Captain America: The First Avenger, we were able to see, well, in the movie, we were able to see one of the Infinity Stones, the Tesseract, that blue cube that, as we see in the Infinity Wars, Loki gave to Thanos. That started hopefully one of the biggest franchises that we were about to see when we saw the Avengers. At the very post-credit scene, we saw a little teaser of the Avengers movie, and that became a very big hit right there. Then after that, we've seen a lot of other great Marvel films. Although we've seen a lot of Iron Man, we've seen a lot of Thor, we've seen a lot of the Avengers a lot, and also Captain America. Captain America had about 3 movies, and so did Iron Man, so did Thor. I mean, and now we've seen 3 movies of the Avengers. Although the Hulk only started one film, but it was cool that he teamed up with Thor at the very end of Thor Ragnarok, which was really good. So, as it evolved, we've seen a lot about the Infinity Stones. Then we got a lot more information about the Infinity Stones with Guardians of the Galaxy, where we saw Peter Star Lord find the Power Stone, which was the purple one, and we've seen how he became a member of Guardians of the Galaxy as they stopped running the Accuser, who was led by Thanos. Now, here's a big tip. I actually just found that out when I rewatched The Avengers. When we seen Iron Man send that nuke in through that portal, and we saw a giant ship with a lot of army, we found out that ship was actually Thanos' ship, and that's what made it a lot crazy right there. That's how we knew how Thanos knew his name. That kind of stumped me right there. It's like, how did Thanos know Stark's name? It doesn't make sense. I mean, he's from a different universe, and he's on Earth, and then how would he know? But I don't know. I'm sure he got information from somebody. I think we all know who that was. But anyway, 10 years, it's been a long time. 10 years. How old was I? I was 24 when that happened. I was 24. No, 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 I'll take that back. 22. Ugh, I'm getting old. I'm 22 years old when I actually saw that film right there. And then 10 years later, yep, I'm 32. Unbelievable. And now, guys, I want to talk about the Avengers Infinity War. Now, a lot of questions have been answered. I needed to be answered. When we saw him snap his fingers and then half of mankind is gone, the question was, where did they go? Are they really gone? Or maybe they went somewhere else? Now, I've read the comics. A lot of people, the comics speculate that the people who were gone, but when they snap his fingers, their souls are in a soul stone. That's what they're supposed to be, but I highly doubt that. But I think when we see the fourth film, we're actually going to find that out about what's going to happen. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is a part one, or this is the actual movie, and the Avengers 4 that's coming out next year is going to be a different story. But I've looked it up, and it's been confirmed that it's going to be Infinity War Part 2. A lot of people are hoping that it will be Avengers Reassemble, and I have one speculation for me that I think it would be amazing. I have a feeling that Iron Man will wear the Infinity Gauntlet and he'll fix everything. But man, guys, I have to tell you, the Infinity Wars, like I said, was very emotional. And it was really action-packed. I mean, we've seen these heroes were able to stop his minions, the Black Order, and then after that, they tried to stop Thanos. They tried so hard to get that glove off of his hand. And as you guys may have seen, Peter Quill actually messed it over because he let his emotions get the better of him because he found out Gamora was gone. But I actually looked on Twitter, guys, on Twitter. Everyone was upset with Star-Lord in that film. A lot of people wrote to Chris Pratt, who plays Star-Lord. They're saying, you did a great job, but your character sucks. Man, they would have won. They would have taken that glove if you hadn't done all that. They were yelling. They were really yelling at Star-Lord for not holding his emotions for them to try to get the glove off. When I saw them holding on to him and were able to trying to get the glove off, I was happy. And then later when he said, "Where's Gamora?" I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "Oh my God, no. If he knows, he's going to get really upset. He's going to lose it." And then we found that out. But I actually learned something about that film. You guys, I'm sure what was really heartbreaking to see was how Spider-Man was afraid and he didn't want to leave this world or disappear the way he did. I actually found that out that Tom Holland actually improvised that whole scene, saying, "I don't want to go, please don't let me go." That right there, that was all improvised. That really got me. I'm sure that everybody was taken by that performance. After watching that movie, it was wow. It was everything I thought it was going to be, but not that emotional. But the one question still remains a mystery. In the movie, we saw how Doctor Strange used the Time Stone to see alternate universes to see if they've won. They said only one fight or one universe shown that it worked. So the question is, did he for him to give up the stone to Stark in order to save his life? Was it a good idea or a bad idea? I have a feeling that maybe would this be the outcome that Doctor Strange saw in a different universe, that they were able to stop him? That I don't know. All I know is that movie was really emotional, and what a good way to start 10 years. Well, it would have been better if it came out on today, May 2nd. It would have marked the best 10 years right there. But although, guys, the fourth one that's coming next year, this is going to be everything we've been asking for. We're going to see if the Avengers are going to get back together, or that we're going to see all those heroes come back, and we will see how it will turn out. Now, the brothers kind of ruined it, but somebody actually spoke up about it, saying that once the Avengers 4 comes out in July, Spider-Man Homecoming 2 is actually coming out that year, that same year after the Avengers movie. So that kind of tells me that Spider-Man is coming back. But the question is everyone going to come back or just him? I don't know. We'll see soon enough. Well, I would like to say happy 10 years for Marvel Studios, and thank you for bringing us a great franchise. And hopefully we'll see a lot of great ones in the future. Now, the person who owns Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, whatever his name is, or the person who is in control of this, they're saying there's going to be more movies coming up to 2025. And that's 7 years. Hopefully we'll see some good ones. He did say, and this is a rumor going around, that when Phase 4 starts, we might see the X-Men and we will see the Fantastic Four coming. I'm hoping so. If that's the case, I can't wait. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactionable gameplay. Drop some likes on this movie if you enjoyed this. What? Tell me how you guys feel that it's been 10 years for Marvel Studios. Now, my favorite Marvel film, a lot of people have been asking me this question. Now, my new favorite is The Infinity War. That was one of the best films. But the other one that was number one for me, it was Captain America Civil War, because we've seen heroes fight each other, and then after that, we've seen an epic showdown between Captain America and Iron Man, which that was the best fight I've ever seen. Alright, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, like I always say, stay positive.